People have been starting new businesses since the beginning of time, and they're still trying to reinvent a broken wheel. I spent most of my adult life as a litigation attorney. I eventually started my own practice and was able to grow it to the point that I could merge it into a prestigious Manhattan law firm. And things were going pretty well. I was getting busier and busier, maybe a little bit overwhelmed, but that's normal when you're starting your new business and trying to do everything yourself, right? Until one day, I was racing around at my usual 110 miles per hour, trying to manage my business and do my client work and get ready for a trial, all while running around in my power heels, when suddenly I tripped, went splat, and broke my wrist. I had been trying to do it all on my own, and I didn't even know that I was doing it all wrong. I realized that it was time for another kind of break, this time a break from my work. And so I took that break and I left my firm. I moved across the country and I started studying for my MBA. I decided to try to learn some new skills while figuring out the next thing to do. And I started thinking more about my family of entrepreneurs, most of whom had started businesses they ran for decades, sometimes after leaving or fleeing their home countries and resettling in New York or elsewhere. And meanwhile, I was getting to know my new community and meeting some incredibly talented and creative small business owners. And over time, they would ask for help in creating a new marketing plan or streamlining operations and figuring out how to run a more efficient business that's still successful, but where they wouldn't have to work 20 hours a day, so they could still spend a little time with their family and their friends. And I was still spending time trying to figure out what I wanted to do when I realized that I was already doing it. And so my next step seemed obvious. It was time for me to start my own new small business. I wanted to do work that I loved, and I wanted to help support a thriving community of successful small businesses. I'm Alexandra Cohen. As founder of ANC Consult, I collaborate with entrepreneurs to create strategy to help them succeed and grow. Over the last 3 years, I've had the incredible privilege to work with some amazing clients, like a wine company that imports all natural and organic wine for their Michelin-starred restaurant clients. They wanted to start bringing this amazing wine right to our own homes. So we worked together to do some market research and create a business model and a pricing structure, and they ended up launching a direct-to-consumer monthly wine club. Another client was successfully growing a tutoring company, teaching students all around the US. He was managing his network of tutors, his clients, tracking all of the information, and growing his business almost entirely on his own. We worked together to identify software and figure out how to automate some of his work and create some systems, and ended up saving him almost 20 hours a week, all while helping him to focus on doing the kind of work that he loved and continuing to build out his practice with trusted partners and new tutors and continue to grow. And for all the solopreneurs who left their corporate jobs and started their own new businesses they launched in the last few years, I always appreciate helping them work on strategic business plans or on longer engagements doing one-on-one coaching to help them create successful businesses with more time for them while still allowing their business to grow and scale. And so if you're ready for to take your own break from doing what you've always done and would like to talk about some strategy for how to create new business or grow your own practice without working 20 hours a day, I'd love to learn more about you and what you do, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.